is Soumya Prakash, and as you all know that we are coming up with this 3000 plus questions for your practice. And today we are taking up principle and practices of banking. So let's begin today's episode. Share the link of this video with all your friends and colleagues so that they can also benefit from these videos and these practice sessions. You can share it on all your Facebook group, WhatsApp group, or Telegram group. So let's begin today's episode. So here's the first question. Which of the following is not correct? Prudential ceiling for exposure to single NBFC excluding gold loan companies is maximum 10% of the bank's tier 1 capital. Prudential ceiling for exposure to a group of connected companies is maximum 30% of the bank's tier 1 capital. Prudential ceiling for exposure to a single NBFC predominantly lending against collateral of gold jewelers is maximum 7.5% of the bank's tier 1 plus tier 2 capital. All are correct. All are correct except 3. All are correct except 1 and 2. All are correct except 2 and 3. So what will be the answer for this question? What will be the answer for this question? Here we are talking about prudential ceiling for exposure to a single NBFC. And the right answer will be, is it 10%? No, this is 20%. And in case of group of companies, this is 25%. So all are correct except 1 and 2. C is the right answer. This is 20% and this is 25%. So this is the exposure norms in case of NBFCs. Maximum 20% of the tier 1 capital in case of single NBFC. In case of group of concerned NBFCs or group of connected counterparties having NBFC in group, maximum is 25% of the bank's tier 1 capital. In case of exposure to a single NBFC predominantly lending against gold jewelry, then it is maximum 7.5% of the bank's tier 1 and tier 2 capital. The ceiling may go up to 12.5% if the NBFC is lending to infrastructure sector. Which of the following is not exempted from the requirement of registration with the RBI under the RBI Act 1934? Nidhi companies, mutual fund companies, chit companies, housing finance companies. So you have to tell which of the companies not exempted from the requirement of registration with RBI under RBI Act 1934. What is going to be the answer? Which of the following is not exempted from the requirement of registration with RBI under the RBI Act? Nidhi companies, benefit companies, chit companies, housing finance companies. What will be the answer for this question? And the right answer would be housing finance companies. All these companies do not need registration with RBI under the RBI Act 1934. Which of the following statement is false in respect to bank loan to NBFC MFI? NBFC is non-banking financial companies and MFI is microfinance institution. Household income ceiling, borrower with annual income not exceeding 1.25 1 lakh 25,000 or 2 lakh. Ceiling on loan amounts, maximum loan amount is 75,000 and 1 lakh 25,000. Total indebtedness maximum 1 lakh 25,000. Tenor of loan not less than 24 months. For loan more than 10,000 with prepayment without penalty. 1, 2 and 4. 2 and 4, only 4, all the statements are true. So what is going to be the answer? Which of the following statement is false in respect to bank loan to NBFC MFI? That is non-banking financial companies which are microfinance institutions. Household income ceiling, borrower with annual income not exceeding 1,25,000 in rural household or 2 lakh in urban and semi-urban household. Ceiling on loan account amount, maximum loan amount is 75,000 first cycle and 1,25,000 subsequent cycles. Total indebtedness maximum 1,25,000 and tenure of loan less than 24 months more for loan more than 10,000 with payment without penalty. So the right answer will be only 4 is wrong. Right answer is C. And what are the guidelines for this? This is 30,000. So this is the guideline for bank loan to NBFC MFI. Household income, borrower with annual income not exceeding 1,25,000 in rural, 2 lakh in urban and semi-urban households. Maximum loan amount 75,000 in the first cycle, 1,25,000 in subsequent cycles. Total indebtedness maximum allowed is 1,25,000. Education and medical expenses are excluded from total indebtedness. Tenure of loan will be not less than 24 months for loan more than 30,000 with prepayment without penalty. Collateral is that any loan should be extended without collateral in case of MFIs. Loan portfolio aggregate of loans for income generation to be at least 50% of the total loans of the NBFC MFI, and the rest can be for other purpose. And repayment mode will be weekly, fortnightly or monthly installment at the choice of the borrower. So borrower can choose how they can make the payment, and these are the criterias in case of microfinance institutions. Now next question is, which of the following is true in respect of prudential norms for provisioning of NBFC MFI? 1% of the outstanding loan amount, loan portfolio, or 50% of the aggregate loan installment overdue for more than 90 days and less than 180 days, and 100% of the aggregate loan installment overdue for more than overdue for 180 days and more. Options are only 1, 1 and 2, 2 and 3, all are correct. We have to find the true statement out of all the options which are given. Which of the following is true in respect of prudential norm for provisioning in NBFC MFI? Here we are talking about provisioning of loans that we have studied in case of banks also, and this is in case of microfinance institutions. 1% of the outstanding loan portfolio, 50% of the aggregate loan amount, loan installment overdue for more than 90 days, 100% of the aggregate loan installment overdue for 180 days or more. So what is going to be the answer? So the right answer is all are correct. This is the provisioning norms for NBFC MFIs. Next question is, which of the following is true in respect to home loan? Banks should not grant finance for construction of building meant purely for government or semi-government offices. Bank may extend finance to public agencies for acquisition and development of land as part of complete project, including development of infrastructure. Banks may grant term loan to housing finance institutions. Bank can extend fund-based or non-fund-based facilities to provide builders for acquisition of land even as part of the housing project. All are true except 1, all are true except 2, all are true except 3, all are true except 4. this is in case of home loan. What is true in case of home loans? Banks should not run finance for construction of buildings meant purely for government or semi-government offices. Bank may extend finance to public agencies. Bank may grant loan to housing finance institutions. Bank can extend finance based on non-fund based facilities to private for acquisition of land, even as part of housing project. So in this case, the right answer is D, all are true except 4. And because we cannot extend finance to private builders for acquisition of land even as part of housing project. Fill in the blanks and choose the right sequence. Domestic commercial bank target for advances to weaker section is dash of A and BC or CEOB, whichever is higher. RRB target for PSL and micro enterprise is dash of A and BC or CEOB, whichever is higher. SFB target for total PSL is dash for A and BC or CEOB, whichever is higher. 12%, 7.5%, 75%. 15%, 7.5%, 40%, 15%, 10%, 50%, 12%, 10%, or 50%. In these type of questions where you have to fill in the blanks and choose the right option, you can do one thing, that you can eliminate the wrong ones. That will also help you if you can just eliminate the wrong answers. And what is going to be the right answer? Right answer will be A, 12%, 7.5%, and 7.75%. This is 12%. In case of domestic commercial bank, target for weaker section is 12%. In case of RRB, micro enterprise, it is 7.5%. And SFB target for total PSL is 75%. So this is the target total priority sector in case of domestic commercial bank 40%, foreign banks with less than 20 branches 40%, RRB 70% and SFB 75%. In case of agriculture 18%, 18%, 18% for all of them. This is domestic commercial bank. For foreign banks with less than 20 branches, this is not applicable. RRB and SFB, these are the target. Micro enterprise, it is 7.5%, 7.5%, 7.5% in all the cases. For in this case, it is not applicable, and advances to weaker section is 12%, not applicable, 15% and 12%. Which of the following is false in respect to Credit Link Capital Subsidy Scheme? This scheme is for technology upgradation of MSME. Loan amount ceiling of rupees 1 crore, subsidy 20% of all units of micro and small enterprises up to loan ceiling. Basis of subsidy is purchase price of plant and machinery, and implementing agency is SIDBI and RBI. And the option is 1 and 2, 2 and 3, 3 and 4, and 4 and 5. So what will be the answer? So the right answer for this question will be 3 and 5. These are the wrong options. Subsidy is 10% and implementation is SIDBI and NABARD, not RBI. Under NRLM, a woman SHG is entitled for dash capital subsidy of maximum 3 lakh capital. Oh, the answer is also coming. So the right answer for this is D, interest subvention. So that is the maximum woman that is entitled for interest subvention of up to 3 lakh. And in case of CLSS, as we have seen, that subsidy is not 10%, this is 15%. So this is going to be 15%, not 20%, and the agencies are, implementing agencies are SIDBI and NABARD. So thank you for connecting today, and if you are looking for revision of what you have studied, you can join our revision batch. And for that you have to go to Adda site, and if you have still not downloaded the app, then first of all download the app from Google Store or Google Play or Apple Store, and then you can visit our site, or through app you can go to all courses. You can go to JIB CIB, JIB October 2024. You can also take JIB Mahapack, and you can also choose revision batch, which is available in both the languages, English as well as Hindi. And next week